Forest Ghost, Leia, thank you so much. I don't know if you're still hanging around. I didn't even know it was my stream anniversary. I'm gonna be real with you. I had not caught that, so that's fun. Congratulations to me, I guess. Um, Winning. But thank you so much. We are getting all of the things together so that we can keep working today. I have been having not the greatest moment right now, and now my sunlight is just like. So 1 second, I'm gonna fix this. There we go. Now I don't have giant sunbeams hitting me in the face. Hello, welcome everyone. Apparently it is my stream anniversary, and I did not know that. So that's kind of awesome. Happy win. We are doing an unboxing today for the amazing Wicked Widow Beauty. They were very, very generous and sent me a bunch of stuff to do as a review for them. I'm very excited to do so because I've been wanting one of their collections since they released it. I'm excited. Y'all will be excited too because it's the original The Crow. So we're gonna give everyone a few minutes to hang out and get into chat. I don't know who all will actually have an opportunity to show up. It's odd for me to stream on a Monday. But yeah, we're doing things. But that out there to if the other person is showing up, there's that. And get my chat box up over here. Hopefully my audio is a good mix for y'all too. I am just kind of running around by the seam of my pants here. We're gonna also move this over here so that I'm more center focused while we're doing this. And we can also close this out. And just gonna have to maybe. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to call them after stream. Alright, whatever. So that's got that announcement out. If I need to put this over here too, let's just snag. Put that there, post this here. This is a fun game about being the streamers. You gotta post all the things, all the places, so that people know that you're live. And it's a whole ordeal. A whole ordeal. Come on. Stop auto-correcting things that don't need to be auto-corrected. Alrighty. I think that'll be enough time for people to have kind of seen notifications and jumped in, so we're gonna jump in here in just a moment. Just trying to get everything squared away here. Alrighty, so we are going to talk about this collection. I am very excited for this company. So this company is called Wicked Widow Beauty. They are a smaller company, and they are another independent goth company, which is something that I've definitely been looking for. I've been kind of applying to a bunch of different places to get like affiliate stuff and just work in general, and stuff like that, and they were one of them. I've applied to, gosh, a whole bunch of independent brands. I've also applied to like Glisten Cosmetics. Gosh, there's so many. I have a whole list. Cursed is another one. Black Moon Cosmetics. Quite a few of them that I reached out to, like kind of all on the same day too. And Wicked Widow is the first one to ever actually get back to me. So I'm very excited because they did send me a whole box, and they sent me the coolest thing that I wanted out of the entire collection. Now, don't get me wrong, I want the entire makeup collection so badly because it is so cool. But this is already unwrapped because it came just in its like regular packaging. And let me tell you, when I got this box, it was so stuffed full of packing paper and bubble wrap that there's nothing was going to break. So this came in a little sleeve and a little bubble wrap sleeve, and I just saw the point in making all the loud crinkly noises on stream and everything. So I'm going to present to you the Crow Radar bag. Now this thing is huge. I have to turn it sideways to get it fully indicated, and we're way far back. Like, it is humongous, this bag. And it is so cool. So it's actually got a front pocket down here on the front, and it goes pretty deep in. This is embroidered right here where it says the crow, and then on the little zippers, you get these super cute little crow dangles, and then you can actually set this guy up on the table. Just open him up, and he comes out a good ways. And then this actually sits flat pretty good, like you can set it on the table open. Hello, Peculiar, how are you doing? The bag is super cute. I'm obsessed with it. I've wanted this thing since it released, and I'm so happy that I have it now. It's got these super heavy duty rings on it, so you can backpack it where you can bag it. And then on the inside, you've got your straps. It has another pocket on the inside here, and a zipper pocket on this side, with the Wicked Widow and the crow tag on the inside. And then this also has the little crow zipper guy that's right there. I haven't opened the straps yet because I was behaving, so let's open the straps up. I almost didn't behave. I almost opened all of this and was like, no unboxing video, I need it now. So yeah, so there is the strap, just matches the bag, and then they also have this chain strap for making it a like over the shoulder bag. There you go. So just matching. There's a nice chain to it, and then like little claw hooks to go on it. So I'm just gonna drop these back here. I'll put this one on for now. But this thing is huge, and I think that I can easily fit a sketchbook in here, so I'm very excited because I've been wanting to upgrade. I've been carrying around one of the Spencer's Nightmare Before Halloween bags for like 2 years now, and it's not bad, but it's just a smidge smaller than I need it to be in that department, and this bag really kind of makes up for that, so this is it. It's a bag. I'll stick the bag over here for now, and it can be loaded up in a little bit. I can finally put my stuff in it. Ha 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 ha. So what next? I think we ought to just go ahead and go through the entire Crow line first, right? So let me unstack things here. I have all of the other products stacked on top of it. There we go. Alright, so we get the Crow box. The Crow box itself is comparable to the purse. Like, they are the same size. In fact, I think the purse fit inside the purse. If I'm gonna be real honest with you, let's find out. It might be too wide. Nope, it does. Just barely. You wouldn't be able to zip it all the way, but like, it fits in there. So you could at least use it to take it somewhere. But let's get this opened up. So when you first pop the Crow open, which light is that? Oh, it's the LED. So when you pop it open, it has the little label and stuff, and this is like a magnetic closure down here. And as you can see, everything is super bubble wrapped. These really nice movie scenes inside. With the quote, "It can't rain all the time." You have the Crow poster card. Little thank you for your purchase and support. Here's like their little links and everything down here. Wicked Widow Beauty, for everything basically. And you can see you get the bubble wrap stuff here, but it's not really needed because they are really nicely wedged down in here. So we have the eyeshadow palette on the bottom and the highlighter palette on top. And we're gonna start with the the highlighter palette. So these are also individually boxed. Just let them pop open. And again, you get a little bit of packaging. They really like to make sure that their products don't break on you, so there's all kinds of bubble wrap. And here's what the actual palette looks like, so much like the box does. No texture or anything on this, just really nice and smooth. There is a little bit of texture on the Crow, it's actually raised up. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. But like it's like a book texture, like a raised book texture. So it says Eric Draven and Shelley Webster on it. You have your little plastic sheet on the inside, and it says "Real love is forever." And it's eternally yours and resurrected. So the white is eternally yours and the gray is resurrected. And this camera is never gonna do these justice. These are so shiny, and it's got a nice little mirror on it too. But these are super, super shiny. Let me grab Eternal Baby White because we've got a lot of colors to swatch tonight. Or today, rather. I'm not used to streaming during the day either. Gosh, I don't even want to swatch them. They've got like these little roses. You can see them, right? Yeah. These little roses are so pretty. So I'm just gonna kind of break up and break in. Ooh, it's a velvety feeling. So there's what it looks like on my finger. And then off. Get it kind of smeared in there. And it's definitely a super white shiny highlight. Clean my finger off here. Same thing. And this is actually not taking too much of that little rose out of here. I'll show y'all in a second. But here is the Resurrected. This is like a gunmetal gray color. And we'll just do the same thing right next to the other one. Oh, it looks like a silvery gunmetal gray. So those are really pretty. And like I said, you can see, like, it didn't really even mess up the rose, but they are super shiny. I don't even have my light up all the way. Let me adjust that a little bit here. Or maybe it is all the way up. Yeah, it is. It's just the daylight throwing me off. Just incredibly shiny. Incredibly shiny. Alright, so I'm gonna put my little plastic thingy back in here. Pop this guy back in. And we're gonna do a makeup look at the end of the day with all of this, so don't worry, we'll maybe not every single shade, we'll come up with one. I probably will use the Crow set, to be honest with you. I'm really excited for the other collection, that stuff that came in as well, but this thing has had my heart for a minute. So same thing with the palette in its own box. This Crow text right here is raised a good bit, which is really nice to me. It's the sensory textile is very nice. I'm gonna pop that open. Also, all the bubble wrap, and same thing, that texture's on that little area down there, and of course Eric Draven and his gorgeousness. Rest ye Brandon Lee. I do too, I really do. That and like any kind of like, I don't know, like metallic hollow stuff, it's a whole vibe for me. We got our plastic sheet in here as usual. And this is actually one of the reasons why I love this so much, is the colors are absolutely phenomenal. You'll get to see them in a second, but I love this mirror. Like, with the crow and the mask and everything, you can say hello to y'all selves. You know, I'm obsessed. But this color palette, I love metallic red eyeshadow so much. I'm just so ecstatic. And there's so many shimmers. Ugh. So, and then the impress on these, of course, is the crow there. So, I don't even want to touch them. They're so pretty. Do I have to? I don't want to. We're going to start at the top and work our way down, I feel like. So, first off, we have... I'm just going to set this over here. We have Draven, which is a solid black. Take a wet wipe and clean off the previous highlighters just so that we have a nice, fair, balanced space. It's all satisfying. Alright. So a good standard matte black with a lot of coverage. I didn't even hardly put any on there. These are so like velvety smooth. Like I said, a good standard black shade. I got another baby wipe so I can clear off my finger in between. And this is like a blue-based one, you can see because of the drag out. This next one is called Visions. Oh, this is the red metallic, and I am already obsessed. This looks like foil on my finger. Red foil. Oh, that was just the tiniest bit. The tiniest bit. Top tier right there. Obsessed. This is Iron Gates. It's a matte gray on the darker end. The gray there. Kind of tombstone-y. Kind of. This next one is called Shelly. And this is similar, but so different to the white highlight. It's got a, like, purple-blue iridescence to it. And then we have Angels, which is a blue. Oh, this is like a shimmer with glitter in it. So this is on camera a little bit more like silvery, but this is actually like a periwinkle blue kind of color. See how it looks next to it. There you go. You can see it better. Much better. Yeah, the blue is really pretty. This next one is called Revenge. There's a lot of mattes in here. This is another gray, but this is a step in between, like a step down from black. So some people will probably just think it's black, but it's a gray. A neutral gray, warm side. Yeah, it's very angelic, the two of them next to each other. Next up we have Sarah, which is a glitter shimmer black that has like the gunmetal gray flakes in it. You can really see that shine. They're so metallic. My allergies have been a hindrance here the past week. Trivial Things is our next one. Seriously, these mats are so velvety. I feel like I'm touching one of those little Velvet Buddy toys from the 90s. This is like a slate gray. Almost can't see that one on my skin tone. Let me put a little more. A little bit harder. Because it's nice and light. Next up is a deeper red, but it is the matte red. This one's called Immortal. That's a nice shade of red, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a big red wearer, so that's really pretty to me. Usually you get them really orange, but that is a nice true red. This is a straight silver called Devil's Night. It literally looks like I just have like a piece of aluminum foil on my finger. Yeah, this collection so far, we still have six colors of just this one. So this next one is called Believe, and it is a nice like chocolatey brown color, kind of dirt, grave dirt colored. A nice neutral. And then this is the other one that I've been very excited for. This one's called Vengeance, and it's another black shimmer. But it has almost a, like, rainbow glitter effect to it. I don't know if it'll really pick up on camera, but in person it is so pretty. Just so shiny. We're on the last row. So this one is actually called Cemetery, and it is kind of like a dark khaki brown, like somewhere between khaki brown and chocolate milk. A little bit darker than the light brown that we did earlier, but not by a whole lot. We have Forever, which is our last red. And this is a brighter one. This is more of a crimson shade. So you can really see the difference between this one and this one. This next one is called Gabriel, and this is like a champagne colored one. Like a little champagne metallic. Yeah. And then last but not least, we have what's probably going to be a true black. So this very first one we had up here is blue hue based. I could tell a lot by the way that it came off on the baby wipe. So I'm interested to see if this one's more like brown based, maybe? Instead? But I cannot get over just how smooth and soft the texture is on these. Oh wow. Yeah, that's definitely your true black. So these are the colors from the Crow palette. Lots of really pretties there. All the pretties. That red metallic has my heart though, I'm telling you. So we'll definitely be doing an eyeshadow look at minimum with that here in just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and pull this off of my arm. A trick I learned that really helps with doing that is taking some lotion. Come on. Just enough to smear it down your arm. We can kind of let it all get muddy. It's going to because of all the dark shades. Fresh baby wipe. Pull the lotion off of my hand that I was just using. So a little bit of stainage, not too bad. Looks like mostly the red hues. One of the blacks, maybe. But honestly, I'm impressed with how much shimmer just came off my arm. You can see I got a little bit of red lineage here, but that's about it, a little stainage. So it'd probably be best to make sure that you have some kind of base on underneath just to help with not being stained if you're like me and pick up pigment like that. So let's put you back in your box and we'll come back to you. Because we have lipsticks and brushes to use, and I've needed new brushes for so long. I have the newest brushes that I have are the Silent Hill ones that I got from Vampire when I was still working with them. But other than that, I haven't had new brushes in years, like years and years and years. I've been using the Sedonis lace set since, oh, come on. The packaging isn't cooperating with me. The brushes that I have are Sedonis lace set that my mom bought me back in like junior high, and they've held up. Let me tell you, they are great brushes, but it's time to replace them if I can. It's desperate that I replace them. Yeah, so I have this Silent Hill brush set. This company is not currently around anymore, but they had done these like little metal guys. I think there's one more that's in my to be cleaned bag. But they did these guys, and they're okay, honestly. Like, I don't hate them, but the thinness of the handle is just not what I wanted out of them. They're very end heavy because of it, and I thought that they would be balanced better with like the butt end. Like, I thought these would be bigger and heavier. So they're alright, but compared to like my regular brushes, they're just not all that they're cracked up to be. And like, these are like my Sedona lace ones, like they're just, you know, like standard ones. Nothing too crazy. The number one brushes that I have, yeah, I mean, it just kind of is. They're nice for collector stuff, but the other thing is like eyeliner brushes are a big thing for me. This is actually a miniatures painting brush with real hair, and it's what I use for my eyeliner 90% of the time because it's got this like triangular shaped handle, so you get a lot of stability out of it. Because it's meant for painting tiny peoples. Little teeny tiny peoples. So that is the highlighter and the lovely, lovely eyeshadow palette that we're obsessed with. But now, there's more. Because underneath this flap is a drawer that opens. And in the drawer there's lipsticks. Now, they did tell me they were sold out of one shade. It's the brown shade of lipstick, and I'm not that butthurt over it because it's the brown shade of lipstick. So I am missing one. If you order a collection, you won't have that problem, but they were very generous in gifting me everything. So I am missing one there, but other than that, I have all the whole set. And then there's brushes. So we're gonna open the brushes first because I want to see them. And I'm probably going to leave them out. Actually, I'll pull them back out. So here is their own little box. I'll turn it sideways so you can see all of it, but it's got Draven down there. Got the mansion and stuff on the back. There we go. This one does not have any texture on it, but that's not a big deal to me. Ooh, nice. These are just like in a little double foam thing. And so these didn't come with like a bag or anything like that to put them in. So they'll just have to join my other ones. But I really like these. Clearly you get little plastic baggies that they pop in. And this is, let's see. So these aren't like numbered or anything. They do have like a little crow right here. It has the Wicked Widow Beauty, and then it says the crow right here. So this is like an eyeshadow packing brush. It's kind of nice and dense. Really nice and soft. Very soft. I'm not going to put them back in the little baggies for this so that they're easier to get out in and out of the box next time. There's a nice angled brush here, which will probably be an eyeliner brush for me. Nice and sharp. Alright, see what happened. Okay. Next up we have just like a standard eyeshadow brush. It's a little bit short. Kind of hard to see. Here we go. So we'll use these to do our makeup look too, so that we can test them out and see how they are. They are super dense, so I'm interested to see. This is like our blending brush. Like I said, super dense. And then last but not least, I believe this is going to be like a blush brush. Because it's got one of these little net thingies on it to help keep it in place. Oh yeah, definitely. Or like a contour brush. That's really nice. Nice little medium size. I will likely use this for foundation more than anything else and contouring. So that is makeup set of brushes. Now I'm curious to see how they'll go back in here. But they don't drag at all. They have a nice gap between the brushes and stuff, so you don't really have to put them back into all these little plastic bags if you want to leave them in your box. You can just kind of roll with it. I'll wrap back in here just so that it's out of the way. And now let's pull out lipstick. So I'm just going to pull them all out of the box. And I would like to open these from the bottom. This one is the black and it is called Soul. Have a little crow on the top, the logos, and then these are nice little square box. Oh wow, these are magnetic. The lids are, because this is super lightweight, but yeah, that's definitely magnetic. That's cool. I like that. It's also a sensory thing. Oop, I just kind of messed that up a little bit, but that's okay. So here is its gloriousness. Oh, that's pretty. A nice solid stick of black. Let's do a little arm swatch. Oh, so smooth. So smooth and velvety. I actually haven't had a bullet lipstick in a minute. I could not tell you. Nice solid black. I could not tell you the last time I had an actual bullet lipstick that isn't like 15 years old, to be honest with you. I think a hard candy lipstick is the last bullet lipstick that I actually purchased. So again, that is Soul, which is a nice solid black. Let's see what it looks like if you were to smear it. Like if it was getting faded over time. That's not bad. Just kind of goes into like a nice gray. So definitely not like smear proof or anything like that. Next up, we're going to look at Rain. And mainly trying to open these from the bottom. That's part of why boxes for lipsticks always like to tear on me, like the little tabs do. So same thing, you know, crow on the top and labels and all that. Again, this is a magnetic top, which is cool. So there's that. This is a cool gray color. This is probably the lightest lipstick I've ever owned that isn't pink. And I'm actually really excited for it because I think it's gonna look nice on me. I think it's gonna wash me out and like make me look ghosty, but I think it's gonna have a specific purpose. So let's do our arm test on that one. Definitely takes a couple of passes in comparison to the black one. That could also be because I am olive complected, so some of these are gonna like cancel out on me. That's a really pretty shade though, because it's a cool toned gray. It is. It really is a nice cool tone of gray. And then smear test. It's just gonna fade really. And then last but not least, let me just open my desk. Last but definitely not least is the red. And this one is called Forever. Once again, same concept, and the colors are on the bottom as well. But check out this gorgeous red shade. It's just a gorgeous blood red shade. Actually, like, is almost perfect match for my shirt. So really can't complain there. And again, a little swatch test. Oh wow, it's not even all that orange. I was really expecting this to have more orange hues to it because so many reds do. Like, just so many reds do, but that is a gorgeous shade of red, especially with everything that's going on right now. That is probably going to be a go-to lipstick for me right now. For a nice straight red. Give it the little full touch. So you can also see that it pulls a decent amount before it's fading out too, which means that it should have a decent amount of touchability before it dissipates on you. And that is the Crow collection, guys. Like I said, I am missing one lipstick, a brown lipstick from this collection. I want to say that it's a like chocolatey brown as well. So I'm very excited to see what comes of that. Oh, I just realized I did something silly. I said that I was curious how this box is going to do in there. Well, of course, it could be better if I actually put it back inside the regular box, too. And then it definitely, the brushes won't get messed up. Pop that guy in here. So yeah, 5-piece brush set, 4 pieces of lipstick, eyeshadow palette, and highlighters. And we'll do a look with this guy here in just a little bit. But in the meantime, I have more. They sent me more eyeshadow palettes, some of their originals, some more lipstick, and some more, let's see, I think one of these is a highlighter and one of them is a blush. And then 3 more lipsticks as well. So we're going to start with the lipsticks, since I'm already doing lipsticks. And then we'll just kind of go down the line. So I think we're going to stick with the stick lipsticks first. This one is called Mortal, and it is another gray color. This is like a darker gray, though, than the one that we did up here. So this is like a really light gray. This is a, like, warm-hued gray, but it's a little bit darker. Almost has a little bit of, like, purple to it. More, yeah, kind of like a deep mauve, I guess. That's actually a lot prettier than I was anticipating. So these are the same tubes, even, it looks like. That was their standard tube. And it just has their logo on it straight up. their color in the bottom. But here's the shade. So it's an interesting, like kind of purpley, not even really maroon, but a purpley gray color. Then we have pumpkin guts, which I'm actually also really excited for. I don't know that this one's gonna look super great on me because peaches and stuff don't always, but this is supposed to be like pumpkin spice orange. And it is, oh, it is definitely a pumpkin-y orange. So let's see. Definitely orange. Almost looks red on camera. There it is with a little bit more of the smear test on it. And last out of the stick lipsticks, at least, is this green one called Cursed. So this collection also has another lipstick. I think it's called Woodlands or something like that. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's Woodlands. It's a darker green. This one is Cursed. So, and it is like an olive green, which is really pretty. But let's see how it looks on skin, because it might not be quite as dark. Oh, it's not. Oh, wow. That is like a genuinely like lime green, putrid-y color, and I love it. Now, color theory is going to be interesting with some of these, because when you put green on top of red, you're canceling colors out and stuff, so it'll be interesting to see how that is on my like pseudo pink lips. But that is a really fun set of colors. So again, this is all of our stick lipsticks. The top three are the Crow, the bottom three are the Tales of Terror collection from the lovely Wicked Widow. And we're just gonna pull all of that off my arm. Some lotion and a baby wipe. Again, this kind of gives me an idea of how long they'll last too, because you know, this is like a wet texture. And I'm rubbing it all over top, so they're not smearing the way that the eyeshadows did. So they do have some weatherability to them. I'm like really kind of pushing hard now to get them to mix. So, and that's pulling it off of my skin pretty good. Wipe my hand down with rag. Yeah, nice. So again, the black lipstick and the red lipstick left a little bit of a stain, but nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy at all. Next up we have the Valentine's Trio. This is the, Lovesick Lip Trio, which is their Valentine's release. These are matte liquid lipsticks, and admittedly I messed this package up a little bit. These little tabs are supposed to be up here, but I kind of tore them whenever I pulled them out of the package because I was impatient and had to see everything. So that's what happened there, but they package really nicely. And then you pull the three of them out. And this is a fun set to me. It's purple, pink, and a brown. So this one is called Dark Desire. And it is this really nice shade of purple in the bottle, or in the tube. And it's on one of those little flexi bend applicators instead of a regular doe foot, which I'm having to get used to because I'm so used to the doe foot applicator. But I think I like it more than I liked the doe foot applicators, to be honest with you. And maybe it's just because it's different and I haven't had anything different in a minute, but I don't know, there's just something about them. So that is It's Still Wet on the arm, but it is a very nice shade of purple. Nice and dark. The pink out of the set is called Petalous Rose. And it is also a very nice shade. These are also very velvety feeling. These don't say that they're like long lasting or waterproof or anything like that, so we'll see where they kind of lie in that spectrum too. So there's the pink while it's still wet, and now the purple is basically dry. And last but not least, the really pretty chocolate brown shade, which is called Enchanted Spell. And this is literally just like chocolate colored. Like Hershey's chocolate. Like, I feel like I'm just painting with melted chocolate, I'm not gonna lie. So that should be them. I'm gonna give them a second to dry. We'll do a wearability test. Hello, Goddess Nocturna. How are you? You missed the crow stuff. I'll have to pull it back out because I'm gonna do a look with it. I just got done going through the crow stuff and all of the lipsticks. I have 4 more things to do. So this was the Lovesick lip trio. I'll pull the package back out in a second. And then I gotta show you the purse. It is so cool. Oh, I appreciate you. I'll show you real quick. Here's the huge box that they put them in for the crow collection. Eyeshadow palette and highlighter. And this video will go up on YouTube too, so you'll be able to go back and watch it if you want. It's also got a shelf in it that has the lipsticks and the brushes. So, and then we did Tales of Terror lipstick, and then this is the Lovesick lip trio, and that's what these are. So they're like this. So brown, purple, and pink. And we're gonna scrub them down here in a second. I'm letting them dry. Yeah, Lovesick. They have a palette for this one too, but I didn't receive that one. They were very generous in gifting me everything. Yeah, I know you do. And they're really pretty. They're also super cute. So one of their things is like classic tattoos, as well as the gothic stuff. These are like little tattooed cherubs. They're very cute. So this is the dry finger. Oh, I guess the brown wasn't quite dry. Had a little bit of smearage there. But dry finger, they feel nice and velvety to the touch. I feel like if you were to touch a velvet sticker. Water test, because they are a matte lipstick. Pretty decent. Probably not great if you have something else. They kind of break up. So, not drink safe necessarily, but definitely long lasting. And we'll do our little lotion trick again. About time for me to buy another one of these guys. So, and that's also still pretty good. Light faded. So you'll need to reapply, but you won't necessarily have to like use a whole bunch of product to get it back on there. Color-wise. Yeah, we're definitely fighting with it compared to everything else. These have stained the most as well so far. Like, some stainage. They're really pretty. I was not expecting myself to like the chocolatey brown as much as I do, but I think that it's going to be a fun shade on me. That's probably as good as it's going to get on that arm, so we're probably going to have to switch swatching arms here in a minute. This is still Tales of Terror, so this is the cream blush, which I'm also really excited about because I haven't had a cream blush. I usually use pigments or powders. So this one's got a cute little gargoyle, or I say cute. It has a nice gargoyle on the front of the package. Everything comes really heavily bubby wrapped. Again, the gargoyle on there just being all awesome and everything. Oh wow, this has a little mirror in it. I wasn't expecting that. Little mirror, say hello. And this one is called Stone. It is a like purple blush. Oh wow, it's a very purple blush. That's what it looks like all heavy, right? But let's see. You were to kind of like buff it out to be blush. Kind of get like a bruised look. So definitely for the like more gothy look. Nice base for your eyeshadows too. I really wasn't anticipating there to be a teeny tiny mirror in there. Makes them very purse friendly if nothing else. I put a little plastic bit back in there. Alright, so the next one is the highlight, and it's on this really cute candelabra thing. This is supposed to be like very golden. Like I think the whole idea was to mimic the candlelight. It's a little hard to get out of these square packaging. So, you know, once again, the chandelier on there. And then, oh, this one also has a mirror. Oh, wow. Check that out. It is so super shiny. And this one's called Jack-o'-lantern. Oh, wow. Goddess, you'll need this one. I feel like this is everything you could ever need out of a gold highlight. Are we ready?
Going to be breathtaking.
Yes, it is breathtaking.
You're breathtaking.
It is
You're
so
all
breathtaking.
breathtaking.
Like, that is gorgeous. We like spread it out. Oh, so much need. So well, there we go. I'm not sure why OBS just decided to crash all of a sudden, but we're back. Part 2, technically. We only have 2 more palettes left to do anyways. I'm not sure, yeah, I'm not sure what it did. That was odd. It just randomly decided to stop. OBS will do that sometimes. It is its own entity, I'm pretty sure. Alrighty, so what I have left is the Graveyard Smash Shadow Palette and the Tea Party, or Tea Time Palette, I think it's called. So we're going to start with, let's start with the Tea Time one. It's a really cute little rabbit, and these guys just have like little slide cards over the top of them. It's got like a third eye on him. I love the teacups, they're just very cute. Pull the little plastic thingy out. Oh. The colors are great. The color stories have just been perfection. Absolute perfection. So we have the Key, Dreamer, Adventure, Rabbit, Drink Me, Imposter, Nonsense, and Who Are You? And they have like little spades on every other one, like on all the mats. So let's just kind of go down the line on these guys. And there's a nice decent sized mirror too. Yeah, also get my chat back up. There we go. So we'll just start with the Key and work our way down. Oh, this is like the color of Alice's dress. That's the Key, which has kind of like a slight lavender hue to it with the shimmer. This one is called Dreamer, and it is the like lime green shade. Which doesn't show up on me super great. I have olive complected skin, so without a base, that's not super surprising. Let me just get a decent amount on there. That way y'all can actually see it better. The blue is so pretty. Next will be yellow, called Adventure. I may or may not have the same problem with it. This is like a school bus yellow or a canary yellow. Not bad. Super bright. These would look great with a white base on me. I just have that shade. This is like a periwinkle blue called Rabbit. Yeah, like a lavenderish blue. This one's called Drink Me. It's just like a silvery, shimmery white. Oop. Tried to mix them there. Imposter, which will probably be one of my favorites because it's one of my favorite colors of blue. Like a blue teal cyan shade. Again, these are super, super velvety. Yeah, I love this color already. Oh, it's like the color of the caterpillar. Who are you? Nonsense is next, and it is a, like, pink purple shade. Yeah. It's like a princessy purple shade. And then last but not least, we have Who Are You? Which is probably going to be another favorite because it is this, like, blue-green iridescent shimmer. Those are more green than blue, but some blue definitely still in there. Oh. Dude, the shimmers are something else. So that is Tea Time with its color story. Snag a bit of lotion again. This should be the second to last time that we'll need to do this. And for preference and reference, it is pretty easy to get the pigments cleaned up. Especially using that lotion. There we go. And last but not least, I actually think this will be one of my favorites because it'll be a lot of greens. This is the Graveyard Smash palette. Again, it just has like a little oversleeve, plasticky slip, a decent sized mirror, and then these really pretty shades. So you've got like this orange, like purple shimmer, a blue green, another kind of lime green shade, a darker purple, a like champagne shimmer, a brown shimmer, and then a matte green. So these are called Harvest Horrors, Fright Night, Thrills and Chills, Groovy Ghouls, Bewitching Bride, Weird Waltz, Monster Mash, and Freaky Frank. It's got a Freaky Frank. And if your Freaky Frank is that kind of gray, you might need to see a doctor. Alright, so we're gonna start with Harvest Horrors here, which is that orange shade. And these have like little music notes. And then we're gonna go from the top down this time. There's the orange. Which has a little bit of red to it. Not a lot, like it's like a burnt orange pumpkin color. Oh. But Fright Night. That's a nice purple metallic. So we'll do Thrills and Chills next, which is a like seafoam green shiny. Oh, that's pretty. Alright, we're gonna go heavy on this next one because it's Groovy Ghouls and it's another like olive skin tone. Or like olive toned lime green, olive green color. So there's what it looks like on my finger. That's better. It's got enough dark or neutral shades in it. Next up is Bewitching Bride, which is a really nice deep purple, deep like maroon purple. Weird Waltz, which is going to be the champagne shimmer. Actually, a lot brighter than I thought it was going to be. I think that's brighter than the white out of the Crow Shadows was. Maybe not. Maybe it's about the same. Monster Mash, which is a nice metallic brown. Wouldn't have minded having this around for all of my steampunk trollbanty. Doesn't look as metallic smeared, but it's definitely got some shine to it. And last but certainly not least is Freaky Frank. This is a cooler toned green. So there we are. With its color palette. So I'm honestly in love, guys. These are super velvety. I'm going to be doing individual product reviews on like my Instagram, and they'll probably end up being our shorts and stuff on YouTube as well. But I am going to do a makeup look with the crow stuff here in just a minute. I'm going to take a quick break and come back. Just go to the restroom and all that jazz. And we will kind of keep chomping along. I am very, very excited with like how velvety these are. Compared to a lot of the other stuff that I've used, they feel physically softer somehow. And I'm ecstatic for not just the bag, but the brushes from the Crow collection, because I've needed new brushes, like actual full-on face brushes for so long. So very, very excited for that. Y'all are probably going to see me in these all the time. These are the Love Stick ones, and I have a feeling that that purple and pink on me is just going to be a continuous thing. So I'm going to set all of this stuff aside. I actually just recently reorganized all of my makeup hubla here. But I need more cabinet space, so I'm gonna have to make myself some storage or something, because I'm just missing out right now on space. I need to put like some cubbies here or something. We'll figure it out. I am going to take this stuff off with my cleaning lotion. All nice and blended in. I will say I am super glittery though. My hands and everything are very glittery from all of the shimmers, so just something to bear in mind that they might take a little bit to get rid of. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull everything back out of the box for the crow here. Boxes, I should say. And then I'll take that quick break. I have a feeling I'm gonna be using these a lot, so. The only thing I'm a little unsure on out of this collection is probably the Gunmetal Gray highlighter, because it's just an odd highlighter to me. I'm not against it, but I feel like I'm going to end up using it as a shadow more than like a contour or anything like that. And I think today we're going to go with the red lipstick or the black lipstick. Which one do we want to do? Red lipstick or black lipstick? Yeah, like on the brow up here, maybe. Kind of feeling the red. You say black, we'll do black then. I love a good black lipstick anyways. Black lipstick and makeup brushes. These brushes ended up being really nice too. They're super soft and super dense. Alright. We have everything that we need for that makeup look. We'll run to the restroom real quick, and then we will pop back into our makeup look, and then I might be calling stream, because I am supposed to quit streaming at 4 o'clock, so I will not be long on this little restroom break. Valenstoons, yes! Oh, we could do the black and red. I don't know how well it'll go over, since it is the cream lipstick, like the bullet lipstick, but it's always worth a shot. Set those over here. Okay, both lipsticks. Slide this all over here, and then I will be righty-backy. Alrighty, I am back. We are going to dive right into this makeup look because I even know basically what I want to do for it. So it's actually a pretty easy one, pretty rounded out. And I was gonna do tape for like the eyeliner, but I don't think it's really necessary, so we're just gonna kind of bypass it. I might get out one other brush for eyeliner in a little bit, but we are going to strictly use the Crow brushes otherwise. And the only thing that I might struggle with is the fact that I don't have a smaller blending brush. But we're gonna see what we can do. So I'm going to start with this like flatter packing brush. And we're gonna start with reds and we're gonna work our way into blacks. And we're just gonna do this kind of like hollowed out eye thing. So we're gonna pull out that very lovely The Crow palette. And all of its glory! And before we do anything, we're gonna put a base down because I'm really bad about that. I usually don't do that. So I have just a standard Urban Decay Potion Primer. It is a little bit older, but it's not as old as a lot of my other makeup is. And it is my newer one. I honestly forgot that I had it at one point. It is. It's one of my favorite primers. So. I've been using the Potion Primer since their first Book of Shadows. Their second Book of Shadows was when I got something besides the sample tube of it. I finally got one of the ones that actually, back when they had them in like little purple genie tubes with the silver lids. I had one of those out of that set. I don't know why I picked up my phone instead of the thing. So there's that side. Get a little bit on here. And like it was the same lid, but like I don't know, it's like an actual little bottle instead. I think I've used a couple of other primers, and I thought about getting the like NYX primer, but I don't know. It's just hard to get away from this one because it is so good. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Give all of your family a lovely hello, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your Monday. I'm going to be finishing up this makeup look, and then I'll be popping off myself for a bit. I have some things to attend to, unfortunately, but I'm very excited to be continuing to play with this. You'll be seeing a lot more of these products pop up all over my Instagram account and everything from where I'm going to do like in-depth reviews on them. So exciting! We're going to start with the lighter red, and we're going to kind of just do this build out thing. So I'm going to start in my crease. Oh wow, there's so much already. Wow, I'm impressed. There's so much pigment. We're going to start in this cut crease. We're going to feather our way out. And this can just kind of follow right around in there.
All of our cosmetics are non-carcinogenic. I'm brain fried, electrified, infected and injectified, vivisectified, and fed pesticide. My face is all cut up cause my radar's all shut up. Nurse, I need a checkup from the neck up. I'm batty. Seems to have
I'm just kind of buffing this up into the brow.
Get me another animal. They used and abused me, battered and bruised me. Red wires, green wires, stuck them right through me.
And we're gonna match it to the other side.
And exercise a little cruise when dealing with humans.
Humans?
Where? No! Lucy!
And just kind of drag that down into the lower. Where's the marker button? Decent amount of red there. We're going to take this fluffier brush, and we're going to take, I think, Trivial Things, which is the lightest gray that is not a shimmer. just gonna get a little bit on the brush there. Go over the top. And we're just gonna kind of blend here by rocking back and forth. A little bit of red on the bottom with that brush to help buff it up. Like so. I'm gonna go back to the original packing brush and move into the darker shade of red, which is called Immortal. We're gonna just kind of layer that down into the crease and onto the pad of the eye a little bit. Don't have to go too crazy here because we're gonna follow in with the black shade. But you'll get a much smoother look if you have the two shades of red there, so it's a very convenient palette to have them in. Like so. And then I'm actually going to switch to the other eyeshadow brush. This is like a thinner one. And we're going to actually go straight into Crow instead of Draven. Draven is that more lighter blue. The Crow is the actual like black. And I haven't had to get these wet at all, just so that you don't know. The only thing that's currently on my face is the primer itself. And a little bit of lotion. So the black has definitely got a little bit of fallout, but so far that's the only one that has. And to be honest, I kind of anticipated that. We're just getting the whole lid, lower lid. We're gonna blend it out. Perfection. We're gonna go back to that blender brush. Make sure there's no gray on it. Just again, kind of merge everything. We'll probably end up going over it again with another layer of black on the lid, as this will probably fade it out some. And there's the kiddo, so it's a good thing that we're moving quickly. little wet wipe here. Clean what did fall out from the black onto the eye there. Actually gonna go onto the under eye here. Get a little bit of cleanup. We're gonna take the winged liner brush type thing and go after this metallic red now. And this is where I might actually have to get it a little bit wet, but we're gonna see how it goes without doing so. And I only say that because I'm gonna be putting this on top of the black. Yeah. I think for the sake of I just got the brush a tiny bit wet. Almost done. Just gotta do the other eye. This is actually a really pretty metallic red. Just floating on top of that black. Feel like that's about right. little touch of black in here to do some cleanup. Relatively easy to clean these too. Alright, so now we're just going to take the big fluffy brush. I'm going to kind of give it a couple passes over the baby wipe here, just to make sure that there's no pigment hiding in it. We're going to take just a touch of Shelly here, which is that shimmery white. Back over that brow. Clean my face up just a bit from where I have dropped various powders. Kind of smeared this side just a bit, so I'm kind of fixing it. That leaves us with our highlighting stuff. I wasn't going to do a full face makeup originally, but I think that this might kind of call for at least a round of foundation here. At least a light round of foundation. So like I said, y'all will be seeing a lot more individual reviews of these products on my Instagram and my Reels, potentially my YouTube stories. This will be posted to YouTube. As I start getting more questions and stuff, I'll answer more, do better about tutorials again and things like that. We're just gonna start kind of hightailing it through some new stuff because we need more content. So we're gonna go into Eternally Yours out of this highlight brush, and we're gonna use that final brush, which is a little contouring like highlight brush type deal. I'm just gonna go real light on this because we have no clue just how much it's gonna make our face shine. And we are going to peel this little sticker off the mirror that I didn't even notice until just now. There we go. And we are just going to do the like C motion. Oh, that's nice. Nice and dusty. A little tiny bit of the Resurrected, which is the darker highlight. I'm kind of pushing that back here into like my hairline. But I think that's about all that we're going to use out of it. I feel like that is pretty much squared away, folks, as far as the actual face goes. Now we just gotta do some lipstick and call it a day. So I'll just keep using the highlighter pack. We're gonna do red and black, so I think the easiest way to do that is going to be pull out my lip brush. Really just two other angled brushes. We're going to start with just the regular red all on its own. A lot of people line their lips first, but I feel this way you get better coverage. So there's just the red by itself, clearly not cleanly put on, but for color reference. And then we're going to take the black. This is where I'm going to use my angled lip brush. And rather than getting red lipstick all over my black lipstick, I am just going to use this brush to line my lips.
Going to be breathtaking. You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
What? What did I do this time? Oh, how am I breaking your heart? Am I making you love struck? Only thing breaking your heart is the fact that you're hours away. This is where we do the blendy blendy. Alright, almost there. Which is good, because I have a whole couple minutes left. Alright. From here, we're gonna just touch up the edges. I'm now using a different one. We're gonna go back to the red. Different brush, that is. And I think that's about it, guys. So this is our The Crow look with our officially licensed The Crow makeup palette and stuff. Very excited to do more reviews on these and let everyone know how they are. Honestly, I'm obsessed with the brushes so far. The palette's obviously its own thing, but the brushes are a big highlight for me. So we're gonna find somebody to raid real quick, and then I am actually going to go check on the household and just kind of get everything else going for my day. I appreciate y'all all being here and hanging out. Let's see who is even live. I'm never on at this time of day, so it's kind of odd for me. Let's see. Rage Darlings live. Oh, nope, I know the answer that we're going to, and it'll be very simple, and it's an Art and Jest raid, because we love Art and Jest to pieces. So we are going to do an Art and Jest raid. I'm going to set that up. We will be back the rest of this week. I'm going to try to be on between 1 and 2 p.m., something like that, somewhere till around 4 o'clock. I may not make it to all of them, but we are going to try, so we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, watch YouTube and Instagram and all the other social medias for where I'm posting things and doing things and juggling along, because that's all we do around here is we just keep going, because that's all you can do, especially in today's environment. You just got to keep going. So we're going to do that, and I will see y'all all another time.